Good morning, hello, and happy Friday. Uh, I am glad we're almost to the weekend. My chat was frozen apparently. I wasn't even seeing the Pretzel Rock chats, so hopefully there were no messages before then. If so, then I'm sorry. All right. So today we are I want to try to extract out this footer component in this footer sort of section into its own component. I don't think that should be too terribly hard. I want to go see what that looks like. So I think that's a footers nav footer, site footer. I think is it. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so we have site footer, and here's the this entire thing is the row of icons. So what I really want to do is do this column of icons, and then that shows up here. I think that's what I want to do. Also possible that I want to do it with this row like that. That might make sense. Because then I could have these classes control all of these. All right, so let's create. So these are going to be nav icons. So it's going to be a module. We add. Oh, Zilby is also here, but he's down on the floor, so I'll turn off the cat cam. Okay, so we want a. I guess like these are the. It's no longer just footers. It's going to be used in multiple places. Oh, and I can put in. I'll have to put it. It's like a icon row. Like icon calls, like row of icons. Icon row. Icons row.rs. We'll do it that. Okay, so back to here. Oh, welcome back, Zilby. Hey. All right, so we have you. We most definitely will need properties of some kind. All right, what are the properties we're going to need? We're going to want a vector of. We're going to vector of icon types, and then links for them to go to. I think that's what we really care about, is like those two things: icons and links. Okay, so do I want to make like another struct for building this out? It's only two things, but it's like two separate things together. So it might make sense to create another struct here. Let's before we do that, we'll set up the the component properly. Zilby, Zilby, you were just in here. Come on. Come over here. He walked out into the other room and just started crying. I think he wants me to follow him, but I'm not following. Zilby, come on. All right, so if we have this here, I want to go back to the footer, the site footer. We have this BB row, which I think we want to keep. And then we have these A tags, and then we have everything else. Oh, interesting. Look at that. I make the Twitch one relative. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if that's the reason. Alright, so let's grab all of this. How many lines is that? That's 18 lines. Okay, what do you need? If we're returning this here, I'm saving you, you're upset. Well, wait, you should be upset. Because, like, we don't have BB row. But you're compiling? Okay. Makes me think that this is not set up properly. Well, maybe I need to use it. No, it should have the errors. Okay. Icons row. Mod and modules. Did I not save this file? Oh, that's what it was. There we go. Now we have errors. Okay, we need to bring in BB row. And BB call. And BB icon type. So that's in a element. This needs to be a styled component. Oh, which I forgot this too. Okay, so you're gonna be a BB icon row. BB icons row. Okay, so we need to bring in style. Okay, I think you're okay now. Oh, no, you're not. Unresolved imports, BB icon icon. Because this would be icon like that. Okay, now we're compiling again. Now you're just complaining that you're not being used. Excellent. So then if we head back to the site footer, I want this entire thing. I think it was 19 of them. So I want to put right here a new component. So I want to put that BB icons row. You're not taking anything in, so that should work. Not fine. Okay, so you didn't bring it in. Okay, so that should work. Yeah, okay, so here in footers, we have this. Excellent. And then I want to also go in to the auth. Is it auth prompt? Yeah, register account, log in, create your account or log in. And then here's this row. So I want to replace you. That's 13. BP icons row. Why didn't you pull that in? It looks like it was going to try to pull it in. That's too bad. Okay, so that could follow the same. So we have elements, foundations, modules, cons row, BB. Okay, success for you. So we have you here, and back to auth, we have you here. So that's good. And it should be the same now. Like, yeah, it looks exactly the same. Now that top isn't working there, but I think we added something in. We screwed something up somewhere for something. I don't remember what. Is it the same problem over here? Yes, it is. Okay, so now we can try to fix this here, and it should fix everywhere. And the other thing is that we want slightly different icons too, don't we? Let's do that first. So in the icons row, we want a list of the icons and their links. So let's do a pub struct, maybe like icons, db icons row list. So we want the icon. That's going to be the BB icon type. We can do this as icon type. So we pass in the enum icon type. We want the href. And this is going to be some kind of a static string. But we could also do this as a, it's not guaranteed to be a static string, possibly. Maybe it's going to come in as something else. So let's do this as a attribute value. I want to say that this is the only things we care about for this. I could do a new impl for this. I don't think I need to do a builder for it. It's not going to be that complex. I could put the builder just directly in here. But I think doing an impl and then creating a constructor might be nice. Okay, so we'll take in the icon type. Oh, so really here I want to do anything that impulls into attribute value, which could be a string, it could be a stir. Self. Okay, so we have the icon type, and you're good there. We have the href, and that's going to be the href.into. Okay, so for our nav footer, well, okay, we need to use this too. Okay, so we need to take in the list. So icons, that's going to be, well, you need to be public. So this will be required. We can't, oh, it should be a vector of it too. Okay. You need to have partial equal. And we should also throw in a clone here too. Okay, so we have you set up. You're still unhappy. What's unhappy? Oh, because now we're attempting to use you, and you don't give us the right. We are not giving you the right thing. Okay, makes sense. So the beacon. Did I really smell it? Beacon, BB icons. Icons row list. That's all I want. Okay, so now I want to go and build the row list. We can go into the site footer first. So here's that, and then we want the icon list. Icons, yeah. Okay, so we want something here. So let's do that up here. Let's do, I guess, icons. Icons row list. New. You're not going to tell me what you need? Are you not? It's not auto pulling it for me. That's unfortunate. Okay, why are you not auto pulling it? Sometimes it is. Use. It's from the same place that the icon list is coming from. Here's that. No, that's icons row. Yeah, it is. I wonder if it's because there's other errors and so it doesn't want to do anything. I have noticed that before. Okay, so now, there we go. Now we have new. The icon type. Okay, so I want to do this in a vector too. But we're already here. So this is going to be a BB icon type. What was the first one? It's Twitter. And the href, we could just make this that's to my Twitter. Okay, and I want excuse me about that. Let's see. So if I save you, you should be fine. All right. So if I just do one of you, oh, I need to actually use it. So we have icons there. All right, so we're gonna have the same exact problem in the other page too, which is the auth page. Let's create. We'll just create an empty one right now, and wait, is this the wrong page? It is the wrong page because it's not the pages that I need. I need to do this for auth prompt, I think is what we called it. That looks right. There we go. Now we're compiling. Okay, so back to here again. You're no errors, but compiling says that it's working. Go to site footer. It's probably because we're not using this yet, aren't we? Okay, we saved you. Let's go back to be the icons row. Yeah, okay, so we're not using this yet. So we have the icons list there. So what I want to do is maybe add this above here. So we're going to have a VB call. We want to, at this point, loop through all of the icons, and we're going to create another one of these. So that. We want to do props dot icons. I guess like taking a clone of the vector itself is fine, because I'm cloning each of them individually anyway, so I'm cloning it once or cloning it multiple times. Might as well just clone it here. Do an into iterator. And then we can map it. We have an icon. I want to turn this. Okay, so we're going to return HTML. And I want to do this. So that's 1, 2. I want 3 like that. I know. It's a map, so I have to collect it. We'll just do that now. We'll do collect into a vector HTML. That should make you happy. Yeah. Okay, we have the ahref. So for each of these, we have an href on side of it. And on side of it? Inside of it. That's going to be icon dot href. There we go. And bb icon, so icon type. This is going to be icon type. Ooh, size. I think it's always going to be small. So I think we're fine there. Okay. There's our one Twitter logo there. Okay, next. Which means I can remove this one. Next up, Twitch. Now this is going to be interesting because we have this class here that we're only doing with Twitch. I don't really know if we need to keep this here or not. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, so Twitch. This is now going to be back in the site footer, yeah. Okay, so let's do, next one is Twitch. Let's go to twitch.tv, searcher. Okay, there you go with that. And then we want YouTube. I have the link for that somewhere. Okay, so that's gonna be this, paste you in. Okay, so you should be happy here. I'm not really happy with this CDN sometimes flaking out on me. I might want to change that around. Okay, so now we have all three sitting here. So if I remove the other one, so we're going to go back into the icons row. Let's remove all of these. Okay, so you're nice and center. We're essentially right back to where we began with, but now we can choose which icons they are and like have the links around it. Now, if I want to drop that Twitch down a little bit, I think we did something in the icons component. Yeah, we did this top -4. And if I take that away, you look better. Yeah, you look a lot better. It looks like the logo is a little bit larger than the other ones. Like a little bit taller, a little bit less tall. Yeah, we all have a position relative here too. If I try like a padding top like 5 pixels. I think that pushes everything down, doesn't it? Kind of. It pushes everything down, but it also aligns it. Oh, so eventually it becomes like this. Interesting. I wonder if you should be a margin top. It's like the same thing. That's strange. We could also do maybe a translate. There's a transition. I thought there was a translate. Oh, translate. I forget how to use it. I think it was just yesterday that we used it too. Later. Okay, the translate function puts it in. Okay, so we want it in the vertical directions. Okay, so that's exactly where it is. That goes to the right and down. So to the left and up. So I probably want like 0 and a little bit down. So translate. Oh, it's going to be transform translate. That's what it is. Okay. So it's a transform translate. Oh, you could do a translate Y. Oh, come on. Don't. Give me that. And then I want something like 5 pixels. Yeah, that works really well. Perhaps not quite that many. Maybe something like only 3 pixels. 3 or 4. 3 pixels probably. Okay, so a transform. Let's come back into here. All right, so this will be transform, translate y 3 pixels. Okay, so that's happy. And then all of these still have, yeah, their click boxes are exactly the same. So that's everything that I wanted here. So perfect. Now I want to do the same over in auth and not have it affect this one, but it should be fine now. So in auth, we want to sort of save an exit. Oh, no, not that kind of exit. We want to go to where are we going to? We're going to pages. No, it's not pages. This is the auth prompt. That's what it is. Forgot the name of the component. Okay, so here's our icons vector. This is going to be a BB icons row. Okay, BB icons row list. It's not pulling it. Okay, BB icon type. So the first one, I believe we'll want Discord. And then the href, we want... I'm going to guess, like, I don't know what those are right now. So, I wonder if I just want to pull this in from whoever is using it. And then that's the auth links that we have. That might make more sense. So imagine here, instead of icons like that, and instead of doing a bunch of these options here with Twitch, Discord, YouTube, like that, username and password would be another row, so that would be fine, maybe. We have our title level, we have a register, so then we have in here, we have a hub, auth icons is going to be a vector, BB icons row list. That's all it really needs to be. And then here, so auth icons. Okay, so now icons is required instead of all the other ones. Now we're going to go to the pages auth. Right, and now these are very different. So auth icons is different here. Yash, hello. How are you doing today? So let's see. We want icons equals. You're doing awesome. Great. Let me turn off the music so we don't lose chat. There we go. Vector. No, I want the other vector. I want the macro. The macro vector. Yes. Okay. You wanted to watch the stream before you continue the course. Nice. Where are you in the course? And we have about half an hour left or so, so plenty of time. Let's see. So we're creating auth icons for an auth page. So we want a bunch of sort of icons to show up here. We extracted a component from another component that has those icons. So now we have like sort of a standardized way of doing this. So we have a oh, you're probably really upset about this. You don't title level is fine, register is fine, but these ones need to go away. And instead, we're going to have the auth icons like that. Express.js and creating a rec and res body parser. Nice. Oh, I mean, like amateur or not, it's like those are still fun technologies to work with. And like creating servers, like the ability to create a server unlocks so many things in the programming world. It's really nice. Okay, let's do this. So we're gonna have our first one, which is gonna be a BB icons row list. Oh, so that one I found it. We want a new. We have our icon types. The first one is gonna be Discord. So we're gonna have a BB icon type Discord, and then href. We don't really care about this, so let's take it to the stream. Let's say we'll do Twitch. Okay, and then we could do another one. So after that, um, we have Discord, and then we have Twitch probably, and then we have YouTube. So if we save those, there we go, and now we have register account, and then the three social links, which is nice. It really shows you an entire part of computers for you. Oh yeah, that's it's one of the biggest things is you sort of like learn how computers work and how they're not quite as magical or scary as you might have thought. It does open up an entire new level of fear though of like, oh, everything is software and somebody made that software and now it explains why so many things crash all the time. Or why video games are like delayed all the time or have bugs and all sorts of things. It's just made by people. But I think it's fun too. To me, it adds a little bit of empathy for that. Okay, so we have these social auths, we have these social links here for authentication. That was these, but then we're gonna have like another or. Okay, so we have like this title. So I kind of want to do the rows for this because that requires a row also, or at least it like has a row. It seems to be fine without it. But let's do we have a BB rows and then calls, right? So we have BB row. And then in here we have a BB call. Oh, we need to close this off before it works. So then here. Okay, then the call. Not a container, a column, please. Okay. So nothing should really change here. It should still be exactly the same. But now we have like telling it, okay, that's a row, that's a column. So if I do copy that, let's throw you in here. We have a title, and then we want you there like that. Okay, so then the auth prompt already has a row and column inside of it, so it just sits right here. And then we want another one with just the words or. Okay, so for text, so I can do, what is it? This is 5. Okay, so then instead of BB title, we'll do BB text. Or you need to be centered. So I think it's align equals align text center. Okay, so that shows up there. And then we're going to have this a button for self-register here. So I want another of these. Okay, so then you are, I think this is just going to be a button. You need something inside of you. So this is going to be self-register. I almost want to change this into that and make this like username and password. I guess like in my mind, that's all I've always thought about it. So that shows up like that. Okay, so we want to align you. I wonder, does the button have an align? It does not have an align, but we has classes. Okay, so we can go back to auth prompt. Was it the auth prompt? Where am I doing this in? I'm doing this in the wrong thing, aren't I? I'm doing this in a pages, aren't I? I am. Okay, so this should really be this or. Okay, so we have the auth prompt. Is that right? Wait, this is the pages. Now I'm confused about what I was doing. What was this auth prompt? Am I using this? Auth prompt. Okay, so we have pages auth. Yeah, okay, we have auth prompt right there. Okay, so we have the title, we have that, then we have this auth prompt. Okay, so I think I just accidentally forgot to, put this in the auth prompt as opposed to below the auth prompt. So I want this, this 12. I want to go to the auth prompt. Oh, see, I was wondering, like, why do I have BB rows? Why do I suddenly not have BB rows? I want to put this right here. Okay, so let's double check. We don't have buttons here. So let's bring in the button. So elements, button, button. Okay, so back to you. You look right. I feel a little bit better about what I'm about to do for aligning this button, which is, I mean, it's not hard, but it's one of those things where it's uh, having it hidden away in a component makes it a lot better looking. So we can do classes equals, and then I want to do classes macro. We want the align text center class. Like that. So all that together basically gives me, should make that centered. Did that not do it? Oh yeah, so put a text center on this. Does it need to be on here? Okay, so it needs to be on the class above. That's the problem. Okay, so I can delete you out of there. Put you in there. Okay, so that should make it work. Okay. I also want the button type to be set. So this is going to be button type. Normal. I I don't remember, or I don't know what the keyboard command for me to like open up the box to take a look at what this is. Already. So, hi Zilby. Want to come over? We have some food for you. Zilby, hi. Come here. Okay. He wanted to eat. We'll turn on the cat cam if he jumps up. Okay, so I need to go remember what the button type is. Button type. So there's the text, and then there's also primary light. That's what it is. Primary light. I'm fine with that. Okay, so that's going to be our auth prompt. Primary light. And there we go. Okay, so now we have an actual real button looking thing. When I click on this, I want something to happen. You know, this is actually a link, isn't it? I don't want it to be a real button. I want it to be a link that looks like a button. I think that's... We have a link. So we have a nav link. For button? Oh, okay. So he ate some and then just immediately walked out the room. So no cat cam. Yeah, this is creating like an actual button. I want the opposite. I want like an external link. So that might be creating a new element. A new element. So we have a nav link. I think this is just going to be maybe an external link. Okay. Let's go into external link. We're definitely going to need properties for this. Subby, hi. Want to come hang out with us? Okay, so derive properties, derive partial equal. Hi. Do you need... You want to hang out here? Move the camera. Notice that with this angle, you can kind of see his face a little bit better. Okay, so we have properties, partial equal. What do we need to take in for this? We need the href. So pub href. That's going to be an attribute value. We also need the children for what's going inside of it. So that's going to be pub children. What, you're done already? Exploring the room. Okay, so href, the children, I think. Maybe classes. We could do some classes. Classes. And this can be classes like that. Okay. Function component. It's gonna be a BB. I can do a BB link. I can do BBA. I almost want to do like BB link. Maybe that works. Okay, so this is simply going to be an A tag. In the A tag, we're going to have the href. So href equals props.href, clone you. We're going to have, it's not like this. It's like that. Not that one. I wanted that one. We will have dot children, and we'll clone you. And then we close. Okay, then we close the A tag. And then here we're going to have class equals, and then this will be the classes macro with props dot classes, clone you out. Okay, I think this will work now. So we can head back to our auth prompt. We want this to be okay. So not an actual BB button. So let's start over this. This is 5 lines. I want what is this? This is BB call. Okay, so right here we're gonna have a BB link. We want the href. So in this case, let's just again take us to take it to our like the Twitch site. I don't need any classes for it yet. Then children. So link. Why are you? Looks so weird. I don't know why it's so upset. Um, yeah, it looks like Rust something like something here is screwing up with like looking at the links. It like thinks that this quote never ended, or like right here with those, but it should be fine. Hmm. Okay, so inside of you, what do we got? We have uh username, password. All right, so this should be a normal link. Error though. Oh, class is not satisfied. Oh, I don't want to make that required. Okay, so we want to head back to link or external link, really. So we have these classes. I want to do a prop or default like that. The href and the children are required though. Okay, so now you're happy we have this username or password there. And so now we can start styling this. I'm okay with us switching this to a styled component. Um, what was that? You had oh well, thank you, Nightbot, for blocking the spam links. Okay, so stat component. We do all this stuff. This is great. Okay, what do I want to do with this? I want to make you a button. Well, okay. So I actually don't know if it needs to be a styled component because maybe we can add this as class here. So we have classes. So I think we're using Bootstrap. So I think I can do something like button and then button primary light or something like that. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I needed this the styled. Oh, that doesn't turn into a button though yet. We need just button primary. Come on, where's my? There it is. Come on, take me to there. There we go. Okay, so now we have a link that looks like a button, but I don't want all my links to look like a button. So that should probably be a boolean that we pass in. So let's do pub sort of like button is a boolean. We're gonna have a prop or default here. All right, so the proper default, that would be false normally. So I only want this class to be in here if it's true. So let's create if let, okay, so let, this is gonna be like button class, I guess button classes equals if button, if props.button. Okay, so if this is true, I want to return a sum with classes button primary. Otherwise, I want to return a none. And then we want to use that here. Because the classes macro can both take itself and also options, and it sort of does the appropriate thing. Full stacking, hello. You're a simple man. You see Rust and you tap follow. Well, thank you very much for the follow. And also welcome. We're working on a front end Rust project here, so it's a Yew Component Library for future projects that I'll be working on. And it is made 100% in Rust. I mean, there's a tiny little bit of glue code that we wrote in JavaScript, but then we call it from Rust, so that doesn't count, right? And so we're using Yew.rs for our front end framework, and obviously, Rust. Stacking, hello. You heard your name, but not your name. Yeah, I'm. Oh yeah, that's true. Full stacking and stacking. Well, welcome both of you. Okay, so now okay, so this button should be back to that again, which means that now we go back to the auth prompt. I want you to be button true. Button equals true. And button link. And if we inspect this, it is indeed an A tag, which will take us to the correct place. And in this case, my the Twitch channel. So that's fine. Okay, so we have a lot of space here. I think that these links have a really high. Is it that PB5? I don't have that. Okay, so it needs like a tiny bit of stuff, but not nearly as much as what we have there. Okay, so let's see. We want to go back into the icon row. So we have this PB5. Let's switch to select a PB1. AB2. It's hard to tell. There's a little bit stuff up there. That looks okay. That looks a little bit better. Okay, so now we have this entire auth component here that we can use. It has the appropriate auth links because we're going to be using auth0 for this. It's just links. Like it's just links that take you to another page. You log in through that authentication system and it sends you back. So it's normal OAuth2 flow. And then username and password looks like a button, but it's really a link, so that's fine. Let's see. Anything else that we need to think about for this? I don't think so. I think this is done now. All right, let's git commit this. I'm gonna make sure we just save and quit everything. Status. I don't need the A. Okay, so what do? We have we created auth prompt component. All right, what's next? I don't really have time to start on something else, but we can choose what we're going to work on next. Do not want to update that. Okay, so a banner. A banner would be nice. So something that sits at the top, right below the nav, that I can then put messages into, because this is exactly where I would put. So they put this as like a call to action banner, but I would also put error messages in there. It's like if there's an error message or just anything else, I want to like use this banner for all of that. So currently building also should handle errors. So, okay, that will be the next thing to work on. My alarm is going off to remind me that I need to actually go to work. So let's see, that's good. Let's push you on all up to GitHub so I don't forget that. And let's take a look. Yeah, and I think that's everything that I need to do. So with that, I am thinking about doing a another sort of bonus unscheduled stream tomorrow. I've been doing really good with getting more sleep these days, and so I feel like I might be able to go back and do some like weekend streams maybe. Previously, I was doing them on Sunday mornings. I'm thinking about trying them on Saturday mornings. So I'm just gonna, no promises it's gonna be more than just one day. But I'm gonna try tomorrow morning sometime. I don't know when in the morning I'll start. They usually go until around noon time, so then I can go and grab lunch. I'm in Mountain Time Zone, so anytime between 7 and like 9 a.m. Mountain Time is when I'd probably start, and it would be like 3 or 4 hours. So get like a lot more done usually during those streams because I can focus for a lot more. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm playing it by ear right now, but I want to try it out tomorrow and just sort of see how I feel. So with that being said, after that would be Monday is the only stream. So looking forward to seeing you again. Awesome. Well, thank you, Yash. With that, have a great rest of your Friday, everybody. If I don't see you on a weekend, have a great weekend, and see you again whenever the next time is. And with that, bye.